mouthpiece.
Okay, I gave you specific detailed instructions in the locker room. I'm going to tell you two things. Protect yourself at all times. Protégete a todo el tiempo. Be my commands at all times. Obey the 6 mission instructions a todo el tiempo. ¿Tú entiendo? Okay, touch gloves, bang at the bell. God bless.
Roy, I think it's one of the most intriguing matchups we've seen in recent years.
Yeah, I think it is too, Jim. It's hard to say more experience too because, yeah, we know more of the guys that Sadam Ali has faced, but Munguia actually has 28 fights under his belt already. And he has one more fight than Sadam, and he has 10 more knockouts than Sadam. So this is really a situation where we're going to find out what he has tonight.
Because of the way Munguia fights, I'm wondering if uppercuts can be a positive factor for Sadam Ali.
Well, he's the taller guy, so I doubt that, Jim. I think the body shots are going to be important for Sadam, and he's going to hit Munguia early in the fight to demand some respect.
Sadam Ali has shocking speed and good pop with it. And early in fights, his opponents are often taken aback by that speed.
And that's what he has to do to Munguia. He has to shock him one time to let him know that Munguia just can't walk in here on him any kind of way with no respect. See, like that?
Hard body shot by Munguia. Sadam tries to answer from a distance with the right hand. Down goes Ali on a left hook by Munguia.
That's that size difference, Jim.
5, okay?
And that's real punching
6.
power.
Yes, sir.
7. 8. Come here, Andy. Come here. Ready to go? All right, let's go.
Yep.
Brutal body shot by with the right hand by Munguia.
Yeah, and Sadam will be lucky to make it out of this round, Jim. He's hurt pretty bad now, and this guy's too big to be letting him hit you. And Sadam's trying to fight with him, but you can't fight with him. He's too big for that.
Now Sadam tries to hold on. Munguia gets away.
And Sadam is really trying to fight with him. Sadam's showing big heart, but it's not really smart.
Sadam's going to have to hope to run him into something here. This is the middleweight versus welterweight looking matchup we discussed. I know they weighed in today within a pound of each other, but Munguia looks like a full-fledged middleweight, and Sadam is the much smaller guy.
Actually, Max, he looks like a light heavyweight, to be honest with you.
Oh, big left hook.
Tremendous left hook.
The timing on Munguia's shots, guys.
Second knockdown.
That's it. I don't think he's going to make it much more in this match.
Second knockdown was on a right hand by Munguia, but it was just a scraping right hand. It was really the left hook moments before that had done the damage.
It's not just the size and the power, it's the timing overcoming the speed.
He's a big hitter, and he fully understands the science of going to the body to set up the knockout.
Yep. This fight is over. This fight is over with, Jim. I can promise you it's over with.
This is just a matter of time.
Yes, it's over with. He's too big for him, Jim.
Straight right hand by Munguia down the pipe.
He might make it. He might make it.
Sadam showing some resourcefulness here.
Yes.
To Sadam Ali's credit, he had to agree to take this man as the opponent, and he did.
Behind the head. That hurt more than the hook did. Got to give Sadam credit, though. No way we thought he'd make it. I thought he'd make it out of that first round, and he did. Now, if he can be smart, he can make this a very interesting fight. Like that.
Well, you heard Andre Rozier's instructions to Sadam Ali. Don't wait in one spot.
Got to stay off of those ropes like Curtis Stevens told him. He has to stay off of the ropes. Very dangerous place for him.
Sadam's got big heart because he's a chinny fighter. We've seen him dropped and hurt in the past, but he doesn't fight like a chinny fighter. He fights like a guy with confidence in his ability to take punishment.
Yeah, but that's dangerous when you fight a guy this big, Max.
Munguia pins him in a corner and immediately lands a body shot. Oh, right hand upstairs.
I don't know how many junior middleweights are going to want to fight Munguia after this.
Not many
so far.
Not many. I'll tell you what, I would have much rather seen Munguia in against Triple G than Bunnis last week.
I'm wondering if the Nevada State Athletic Commission is sitting and watching and saying, hey, wait a minute. There's no reason to prevent him from fighting Triple G.
Well, I don't understand, because if you got the prospect of the year in 2017, then why would you let him fight for a title or fight Triple G in 2018?
All Mexican opposition, most of them relatively anonymous names, no dossier that the commission could recognize.
And not middleweights. He's a junior middleweight, although
That's right.
you can see that he is a big, big one.
Well, he's taller than Gennadi's.
And punching power for days.
And how many guys have we seen train from 10-year-old by their father who was a former boxer that really wasn't an exceptional guy?
Now, here's the other thing, guys. He's catching some big shots from Sadam, too. And maybe part of the reason he's able to walk through them is the size difference.
That's without a doubt, Max.
Munguia's father was a heavyweight journeyman in Mexico, won 2 out of 13 pro fights. But he knows enough to teach his son. Good uppercut inside by Munguia. Didn't have full power on it.
Sadam's showing a big heart, son. For him to be still here in this fight and battling back like this, that is a huge heart.
And Sadam also has fight-changing power. We've seen it.
Yeah, he does. He's got to move his head a little more so he doesn't get caught with that straight right hand.
But the size difference is something you see in a...
Oh, good hook by Sadam.
Real good hook.
Sadam is working his way through this in the second round and gradually getting himself back into the fight.
Just got to quit trading.
Size difference is cinematic. It's something you see in a Rocky movie.
Very hard for a competitor like Sadam Ali to resist trading.
Yep.
Oh, that right hand might have done it.
Yep, that's trading.
Third knockdown.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're ready to go. You're ready to go. Step over here.
Round is over.
He's good.
That was proper. Because the corner is giving no indication that they, and neither is the fighter.
Munguia jumping up and down in his corner. Pumped up with energy as he gets ready to come out for round 3 against Sadam Ali.
Yeah, and if I was Saddam's corner, I think I would have stopped this then, because if he makes it out of it, good, but why put him in here with this much danger and fighting a big guy like this?
Well, he's got a title belt, Roy. They'd love for him to try to hold on to that title belt. Maybe they're thinking at 154 pounds, he can be resilient enough to bounce back, get back into the fight. But nothing is going to make Munguia any shorter or any less powerful than he is in there.
And that's my point. Sadam is a welterweight, and we know this. So if we see him getting outclassed by a bigger guy, we maybe should think about pulling him out.
If Sadam was a football player, he'd be in concussion protocol right now. And I think that he has too much heart for his own good, and his corner's got to save him from himself. And if not the corner, then the ref.
Exactly what I'm thinking, Max.
Munguia wobbled him with a right hand. Crowd oohed and died.
It's not that Sadam doesn't have chances still, because he has power and speed and heart.
Yep,
but
a lot of heart.
Taking an awful beating to his head.
He's got to find a way to make it a boxing match. And so far, it's been impossible to do that because of the effective power of Munguia.
Well, Munguia knows he's much bigger than Sadam, so he's just keeping the pressure on. He's really not afraid of Saddam's punching power yet. He's just trying to attack to wear him down. And Sadam doing a good job of neutralizing him.
Yeah, it'd be an interesting fight if they were the same size.
Exactly. Would be a very interesting fight if they were the same size.
So it's the first time in Sadam Ali's career that he's been down 3 times in a fight. And there's a little rally in return by Sadam Ali.
A big rally.
Yeah, boy.
And a left hook lands for Sadam Ali.
A big left hook. He got the heart of a champion now.
He's got the guts of a
Can't say
Verona.
that.
He showed it against Miguel Cotto. He's showing it here again tonight.
And Munguia remembers that body punching is his stock in trade. Comes in looking like he's headhunting and goes to the body instead.
Let's see what Sadam is doing by opening up like that. putting himself in danger, but he realizes he needs to change the fight somehow.
Two more left hooks for Munguia. Sadam momentarily wobbled by that. Hard left hook to the body by Munguia. Traps Sadam in the corner, lands a right hand, and Sadam is down for the 4th time.
No, the ref not calling that knockdown.
Not going to call it a knockdown?
Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Good. I thought the ref was stopping the fight.
Nope.
Oh, Munguia says, okay, you didn't think that was a knockdown? We arrive at round 4 of the scheduled 12. Sadam Ali has been on the canvas 3 times. He was on the canvas a 4th time. It was not ruled a knockdown. It appears that there was a disagreement between the referee and the doctor as to whether the fight should continue. It looks like the doctor made the call, and now Ali gets to come out for round number 4. Harold, how'd you score the first 3?
Okay, Jim, I got a 3-0, 30-24, Jaime Munguia. You know, Jim, in round number 1, he had 2 knockdowns, so I scored a 10-7. Round number 2, he scored 1 knockdown, Jaime Munguia, so I scored a 10-8 for Munguia. And round number 3, I scored a 10-9 for Munguia. 3-0, Jaime Munguia.
The fail-safes are failing Sadam Ali right now. He's too brave, his corner's too brave. The ref has misgivings, but the doctor hasn't seen enough to stop it yet. He still has that kind of power, Roy, so people are intrigued enough with the idea that maybe he has a chance to let it continue, but he is taking an awful beating.
Yeah, I don't like it, Max. I don't like it because if Jesse Vargas drops his
That's got to be the end of the fight, and referee Gary Rosado waves his arms emphatically as soon as Sadam Ali hits the...
Referee Gary Rosado puts a halt to the bout for your winner by TKO victory. He is now the undefeated new WBO Junior Middleweight Champion of the World, Jaime